Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the deep playthrough of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are in Nepal, initially trying to get close to Mount Everest, but then it turned out into more of a survival mission, trying to get out of the clouds. We are now way above the rated maximum altitude of the plane, which is around 15,000 feet. We are currently at over 22,000 feet, trying to get over the clouds. But there's now no choice but to get back into them over here to the left, because we have to make our trek back to the civilized world. Which also is in the direction of Mount Everest itself. I was trying to find a pathway with lower clouds, but I cannot really find it. Maybe over there, but no, it's all more or less the same. At ground level there was near zero visibility, so that's the good thing of being this high up. We can see a bit more around us, but yeah, it will not too long. It will the sun will set, because it's already 1730 hours local time. Anyways, we started from this little unpaved airstrip. It was quite hard to get off the ground, really tricky. We're now making our way back. The problem is, because I wanted to get like an easier takeoff, I didn't put in that much fuel, so we are only at 25%. We started with 35%. So this distance is approximately 10% of the total fuel. So we can do twice this distance more or less. This is the destination airport where we'll be landing. Mount Everest, I think, is supposed to be here. So what we could do, I don't think I have enough fuel for it, but let's just fly a little bit towards here. Let's see how close we can get, and then make a landing, and either after that try it one more time to get over here. I mean, it's not far. I think it's only like 10 miles or something. Or I will be, it will also be getting dark, so if that is the case, hey, there's like the moon or the sun over there. If it will become too dark, I will be going with the next challenge, being the pyramids in Egypt. Would like to fly over the pyramids. And then Mount Everest is for another day. Yeah, or what I can also do is just reload the game, not with default real-time time settings, but just set the time of day myself. Maybe I will do that. And then, because otherwise, this is already the second attempt I'm doing at getting close to Mount Everest. Otherwise it will be a little bit of an endless story. Let's try to first get close to Mount Everest. And the challenge is that this plane can only get, now we are like at 2,300 feet, but Mount Everest actually is 2,900 feet. So we won't be able to really get near the top of it, or to get to the top of it, but we will be able to get near it. And that is actually the challenge, because already getting close to Mount Everest will be difficult, because the surrounding mountains are actually can also be higher than we are currently flying. So we really have to find valleys to steer the little Cessna through to get close there. But and I'm not even sure whether there will be valleys that actually connect towards Mount Everest. So maybe it is not even possible, what I'm trying, if there really are too many mountains in the way. But the challenge is to at least try to get as close as possible to Mount Everest. It's really weird. On the altitude indicator over there, the plane is above the horizon, so it should be climbing, but on the vertical speed indicator, which indicates the rate of descent or the rate of climbing, actually it's not climbing. Now it is. It was actually descending over here and climbing over there. It's a bit weird. Right, where are we? Yeah, we need to... Probably the best thing I would say is to get to the airport first. Try to make a bit of a clean landing, get some more fuel, and then go to Mount Everest. Let's do it like that. Actually, going to Mount Everest in the dark is actually an extra challenge toward an already almost impossible objective. That could be pretty cool. Let's try and already start some descent. We are really high. The runway is east to west, and I'm not sure what the wind is doing actually, where the wind is, but let's just take a little. Now we want to descend actually in the direction of the wind, and opposite the wind. So, 1 second, I did have some bookmarks. I'm now checking my mobile phone. Weather forecast, and we are searching for VNLK. Here we go. The wind is south-southeast. Alright, so it really doesn't matter that much what way we approach the runway. It will be a crosswind anyways. Where are we? All the way over there. We're pretty far away actually. But let's just start the descent a bit. And it would be cool if I could already home into the airport. Let's see if that's possible via over here. Yes, here we are, Lukla.
Victor November Lima Kilo traffic PH ROM 88811 miles southeast flight level 230 inbound to land runway 6.
Alright, no response. Oh shit! Totally got off course. Such an idiot. Alright, let's just go. West is 270 degrees. Let's just go 280 degrees. Let's try and keep that heading or bearing. And let's try the descent. So we did get up to 2300 feet. Let's just, for the records, go all the way. I was almost making it. Alright, let's just rise a bit more. Try to get up there just for giggles. Come on, man, rise. $2,300 feet. I mean, it is still rising. I wonder how high this plane can get. Maybe I can get to the top of Everest. I doubt it. Because Everest, it's substantially higher. I mean, it's like 2,900 instead of 23 where we are now. But almost. Come on, plane. You can do it. 2,300. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Almost. It's just not making it. Not sure why. Maybe I need to be a bit more rough on the yoke. Yes. And we made it. 2,300. Find that a good altitude to start the descent. Here we go. Into the clouds. I don't understand why I cannot home into a beacon of this airport. I want to use the, I probably need to use the ADF, the automatic direction finder, but I don't have like a frequency. And I'm not sure I have time to find it now. Let's just try it. And I do need to descend. All right, here I go. Multitasking. Inputting 4, assuming there's a omni beacon over there, a VHF omnidirectional range beacon 4. For frequency VNLK. We need to descend a bit more harder, I would say. I really don't understand why it's so hard to find those frequencies. I really have... Ah, wait, here's something. No, it's not. I can find quite some frequencies online. but it are always like just not the airport you need, so to say. Like neighboring airports and stuff, not what you want. Which is quite annoying. Here, 4, nice. 11230. Alright, here we go. That is the navigation radio. Where the hell is it? I always forget. The right one. We are going totally off course again. Alright, let's start this descent. And it was, the hell was it? 11230. Nope, wrong button. 11230. Here we go. Are we in range? I don't think so. I don't see this one moving. God damn it. We should be in range, right? I have another one. No, that's Kathmandu Airport. We don't want that. And man, my throttle is not working. We are already full zero throttle. Alright, we're at idling speed. Alright, let's check for another frequency, but I am writing this one down. Maybe we just aren't seeing anything. 112.0 because we are out of range. I mean, there are quite some mountains in the area, and I assume those will be blocking radio waves. Or maybe I need to... Wait, I'm such an idiot. I inserted the wrong code. Oh man. Oh no, I did the right code. Do I hear rain? I think I hear rain. Yes. Holy shit, this will be a tricky landing. Holy shit. We are... Why is my light not working? My flashlight. Annoying. Oh, by the way, I should also mind the mountains. Let's quickly go to the right because we are getting lower. We need to stay. Holy shit! Holy shit! I totally made like a barrel roll or something. We totally need to stay in the yellow area if we're getting lower. Right, I feel a bit cheating with that map over here because it's just like a GPS. I really want to do it with the old instruments to just learn those. Otherwise it will be too easy. Alright, I'm trimming the plane down more. And in the meantime, checking that freaking frequency. Cannot really find it, but maybe I need to press a button here. ADF. And it should go automatically, right? If I insert it as active frequency. I don't understand. Distance finder. Not sure what this one is. SPXR. Let's, by the way, find that quickly. Pretty curious. SPXR. Radio. Cessna. Alright, I cannot really find it. It's quite hard to... I will look that up later. It's hard to fly and check the internet at the same time, to be honest. We want to descend quicker. I'm trimming the plane down further. And yeah, I'm going to make a bit use of the cheat map. Alright, we're going in the wrong direction, but at least we are in the yellow area. And we are losing height, which is good. The only thing I don't understand, it probably has to do with the wind, but why they made this airstrip left to right or east to west, because that's the direction of the mountains. Maybe have done it south to north, but that's probably a wind thing, because you do need to take off in the direction of the wind, preferably. Let's keep this 30 or 330, 340 degree angle or bearing, and then after that we will be going north a bit more in the direction of the airport. Hopefully we will be losing some altitude. Oh, by the way, shit, what I forgot. We are, of course, oh man, I can crash quite easily. Oh shit, I have a really hard time. altitudes. I wanted to go to 0, but of course those airports, it was I think the airport where we took off was already at 1250 feet. 12,500 feet. And now I'm actually at 13. Holy shit, I really need to stay in the yellow area because this airport was at approximately 13,000 feet, which is what we are doing now. This will probably be an impossible landing because I do think my altimeter is not correctly calibrated, that it says 0 when you're at ground level. Because I think the altimeter read a different altitudes when we were on the ground here than what internet says this airport actually is located at. So I have no confidence in the altimeter reading. So then the only thing is like a visual check on how high I am above the ground. But that of course is not possible in this weather. So I'm actually pretty screwed. I have 20% fuel left. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to VMPL to the other airports. Hopefully the weather will be better there. Because I cannot really land here without an altimeter working precisely and in this visibility. Simply will not be possible. Maybe to the southwest over here there will be better weather, although I doubt it. Cannot land over there. Yeah, VNKL. Maybe that's even better. That's lower to the ground. Let's go to VNKL. Let's check if that is already here. Steady this plane. I should not open the throttle too much because I really have to conserve fuel, I would say. What was the name? VNKL. Kenjil Damba. Around. 300 degrees is over there, and 110 is over there. Let's go with 290 degrees. Holy shit. Forgetting the banking of the plane. I'm getting in the brown section. I want to get out of the brown section on the map.
Victor November Kilo Lima traffic PHROM 8888 miles north 12,700 feet inbound to land runway 29er.
By the way, let's change that runway. Let's do the other one. No, it's actually the right one. Go a bit south-southeast. Man, it is that I have the GPS map, otherwise I would have already crashed. Sure. I was actually hoping on a bit more visibility over here. But that was a futile hope. Also hoping on a lower altitude over there, but I'm not sure how low it is here. Or what the altitude is. Holy shit. Of course. I do think it is lower than 13,000 feet, what we are doing now. But how much lower? No idea. I should be ready to climb at the moment's notice. Right, the weather over here is just as bad as what I thought, or where I came from. Is there any other option? Close by. Not really, it seems. over there, but not sure whether we'll be able to make that one. I could try to go for this one, I think, because where we are now, I really don't see myself landing here. To be quite honest. And if we keep the RPM low or relatively low, we do still have some gas in the tank. We might make that other airport. Hoping, of course, that it's better weather over here. At least it's lower. It's much lower, so that's a good thing. I'm not really sure how far this actually is. Maybe it's much further than I think, I'm not sure. If we now keep straight south. Oh. I'm a bit bummed that my flashlight is not working. 1 second, I'm just... Why the hell is my flashlight not working? Over here. We go over here. We go to lights. Interior lights. And we have glare shields. Pedal. Cabin. Flashlight, here it is. It's A and D pad up. And that is somehow not working. But whatever. Hey, better weather over there. Above us. Oh, by the way, there's one thing I could mention, and that is what I understood from the internet. Even if you go into this menu, the game actually continues. The time, the weather, distance where you are. So if you're like in a steep climb and you are pausing the game, and then you unpause it, you can just as well stall and crash. It's really weird. Somehow, maybe it has to do with the real-time weather. That if you are like in a real-time weather and time flight, you simply cannot pause the game because you cannot pause real-time time in real life neither. Alright, maybe this airport over here will have like amazing landing lights, but I doubt it. I think we're just pretty much screwed over here. This really conveys the feeling quite well. Can you imagine ending up in a situation like this in real life? It's I must say, quite amazing. This game, because of course you can. I did watch a lot of YouTube videos on aircraft investigations and stuff, and that's also pretty good to place yourself in such a situation. But this game is on a totally different level. You almost really feel like you're in. Now it works. No, that light is. This is the cabin light. this is a different cabin light. Somehow I don't get it. Toggle the cabin lights and it toggles into two different modes. And I don't have my flashlight anymore. Anyways, this is a perfectly fine light, I would say. Yeah, what to do? Hey, this is better. At least I can have some kind of fix on the ground. But also not really. Because I don't see the ground. But at least I know it is lower than 13,000 feet where we are now. Let's try to dive a bit. Do I see anything? Yes, I see something over there. Oh, by the way, when diving I should mind my speed, because that is a way that I actually screwed up not too long ago by exceeding the speed of the plane. Oh, wrong button. I should be in range of the airport now, right? Let's try to get them on the radio again. What was it? VNKL? Oh shit, this is not an airport, I think. This is only a radio beacon. Or is it also an airport? Ah, it's VNLD. Hey, there are actually way more airports in the neighborhood. I was too much zoomed out. I was planning on going all the way over here. There's no need. There are all kinds of airports in the neighborhoods here. Alright, that's nice. Let's try this one. Let's do runway 8.
Victor November Lima Delta traffic PH ROM 8882 miles northwest 11,800 feet inbound to land runway 8.
They're not really responsive, I must say. Holy shit, check out outside. Alright, this is also not really working. Check it out. We are in some kind of a storm. And how much fuel do we have left? 20%. Alright. Would be nice if I could land somewhere. Oh shit, I'm such an idiot. Again going in the wrong direction. Oh. Let's try and keep this one. This way it's not working. I'm constantly going in the wrong direction. Alright, like so. And then let's try this one. So that is a heading of approximately 130 degrees. And also let's try and lean out the engine to save some fuel. Already pretty lean, apparently. Alright, nothing really much to do, then hope that we will be able to get through this dark cloud. Probably not really fun to watch on the video, but yeah, for me it's quite tense because it can be over in any moment if I like hit something. Or yeah, something like that. Alright, I will just try and keep this 130 bearing for a while. In the meantime, sneakily smoking a cigarette. I know it's bad, don't tell anyone. With this dark screen, I actually now only notice how incredibly dirty my television is, or my monitor, whatever we call it, or I call it, or it is called an LCD television used as a PC monitor. Does that remain a television, or is that becoming a monitor? I don't know. on, weather. Ah, check it out. Ah, that's also one of the reasons it's dark, because the sun actually sets. It's only like 1820 hours local time, but it's pretty dark already. Stars are out. Hopefully there are some lights on the airport. Because I don't see anything. Oh. Ah, now I put on my landing light, I think. Oh, wrong button. Ah, it really is bugged. This light you see now is supposed to be my flashlight. Oh. The lighting system is a bit bugged. I already noticed that before, actually. Check it out. Pretty bad that my flashlight's not working, because it's a really nice source of light. It's like fixed on the pilot's head, so to say. Oh shit, I think I'm going the wrong direction. I wanted to go 130, right? Don't even remember. Yeah, I think it was 130. Where the hell are we going, by the way? Ah, this one. Assuming that's a runway. Oh shit. I think this is only a radio beacon. Because if we go here... Oh. Here we see actually a runway. Which that one doesn't have. So this is actually only a radio beacon. I assume VNTH. Let's see if that is one of the airports nearby. VNTH. Yes, it is an airport. Well, really weird. Doesn't really show the runway. Let's go there. I don't understand why I don't hear anything from the radio. Is my radio off or something? Runway 180.
Victor November Tango Hotel traffic PH ROM 8887 miles northwest, 12,000 feet inbound to land runway 18.
Is my volume down? No. Seems to be okay. Oh shit, I'm again totally going out of the direction. not sure what is wrong with me. Oh. Alright, let's just tune into the regular radio. Central, not an airport, but Kathmandu Center.
Kathmandu Center PH Rom 888 is type Cessna 152 5 miles south of Victor November Kilo Delta. Request flight following. PH Rom 888 Kathmandu Center. Squawk 5304. Squawk 5304 PH Rom 888. PH Rom 888 radar contact 5 miles south of Victor November Kilo Delta 11,700 feet. Altimeter 29.73.
Ah, that is
Copy
actually
PH Rom 888.
important information. 2973, which is supposed to give the correct, oh shit, controller drifts. What did it say? 2973. Like so, which adjusts the pressure setting of the altimeter, giving a more accurate reading. Alright, this is also confirmation that the radio actually works. So why those airports remain totally silent, I have no idea. Probably they're unmanned airports. Right, we are getting close. Check it out. Beautiful. Just before dying, I see a beautiful sky. Oh. Check it out. Very nice. Still a bit worried about the clouds below. But maybe, yeah, the thing is, I could try and get below the clouds, but there might be a lot of fog below it. Just like before when I was in this airport, but of course this airport is way higher, so that probably maybe wasn't fog that I was in, but actually the clouds themselves already. So maybe if I just now descend, oh shit, timer, I can just get below the clouds, and then as long as if I see, like, by the way, it's pretty beautiful. With the HDR going on, man, amazing. Check it out. Alright, let's try that. I'm gonna try that. Just gonna see if I can get below the clouds. as long as I see the ground, yeah, there will not be a lot of light, probably reference with in Nepal. But yeah, I'm gonna try it anyways. There won't be probably a lot of lights on the ground to reference, but just trying to fly continuing endlessly straight ahead is also not really an option. I will just run out of gas, which is also not what you want. So the idea is to check where we are. Alright. Let's just try to land there on VNTH. Was there? It's not that much in the neighborhood. There's one over here. Let's just try this one. But the risk of getting through the clouds is that there will be fog until ground level, and that I actually, yeah, just will have zero visibility and actually crash into the ground, because the altimeter, I don't think it's that accurate. At least going by the departure airport in the hills in the previous episode, the level that the altimeter indicated, which was I think 1250, was some 3000 feet off the actual height of the airport according to Google. But the good thing is it was off, indicating, yeah, or is that a bad thing? A higher altitude. Yeah, that's actually not a good thing, because then you think you are, let's say, at 100 feet above the ground, indicated by the altimeter, while it actually could be minus 300, that you just crash into the ground. So I blabbered on about that incorrectly in the previous episodes, because there I actually said it's good if the altimeter reaches higher than what you are, but for landing that is actually a bad thing. You think it's better to have it lower where you are, because then it reaches zero and then you are still up in the air. And if it reaches higher than you are, then it might reach zero, but you are already in the ground, because you are lower than the altimeter indicates. Alright, we are now in the clouds, and it is pretty dicey. We do need to make course direction to the right. Like so. let's do 50 degrees, or actually 45 degrees. Alright, I must say this is pretty dicey. Cannot really see anything like this. But I do prefer to have the light off so I can see better what's going on outside. Not being blinded. I do have to check it once in a while. Check this out. Starting to rain. Right, we wanted 45 degrees. I got, of course, towards the east. I am getting quite low now, so I do hope that freaking altimeter is a bit correct. And I don't think it is. I think it has a deviation of 3,000 feet, so it could be that despite it now indicating we're like some 4,500 feet above the ground, it could very well be that we are only 1,500 feet above the ground. Alright, let's check that out in the next episode. I'm already exceeding the 1 hour marker, so I will continue in the next episode immediately after this one. Guys, either I die all of a sudden, or we will make it. I have no idea. I'm doing my best as a newbie pilot or sim pilot. Hope to see you there. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.